What's up, Swig Squad? T with the Diva, and I'm about to do a review for the Braxtons. Y'all, I forgot what season and episode this is. So this is the latest episode that just came on, and I'm gonna start doing something different. I'm gonna start doing something. I'll let y'all know. But anyway, this is the episode of the Braxtons that just came on. Trina, Towanda, and they menses are in the DMV. And Towanda asks Vine where his ring is. So they go to the DMV because they going to visit Lil Kevin. They about to pull up on him because he ain't been answering the phone. He don't be wanting to talk to nobody. And, with him losing his mother and not really kicking it with his dad, and then he going through a divorce too. That's like a triple whammy. Man, I feel so bad for that baby. Trina, Towanda, and they boyfriends, they husbands, and they man. Towanda asked Vaughn where his ring was. You already know that's the famous overlay for the underplay. He gave some BS excuse. I like that Towanda calls Lil Kevin Scratchy. I like her little nickname for him. That's so cute. So auntie nephew like. I don't got no nickname for my nephew. But my nephews are big grown men. One of them got kids and everything. So I can't do no nickname now. Toni says she worried about him and she wanted to set it up for him to talk to his dad. And Trina was talking about why she didn't think it was important. And Toni said to her, let's agree to disagree, but let's agree to discuss it. I like that. That was a real grown-up thing for her to say. Like, let's agree to disagree, but let's agree to make plans to discuss it. And like, that is all that you can do when you and somebody not seeing eye to eye, but you still want to converse about it, So, they go car racing. That was cute. Trina came in last. I think Vaughn or Sean came in first. They started pressing Towanda boyfriend about when he was going to pop the question to Towanda. But Towanda said the worst thing you can do is try to pressure a man into marrying you, into proposing to you, into getting a ring for you. Like, that really is the truth. The worst thing you can do is to propose to a man. The second worst thing you can do is to try to pressure that man to propose to you. And I don't think either should be done. And you in a relationship, y'all ain't going nowhere. You gonna stay until he say. He said that he was going to ask her dad for her hand in marriage. Trina's silly behind gonna say, here I'm to. They was like, huh? She said, I thought we was all saying dumb that didn't make no sense. I was like, that is too funny. I thought that was so hilarious to me. She just broke out and was like, hutumta. And then they was like, huh? And she was like, oh, I thought we was all saying stuff that didn't make no sense. I was like, Trina, you crazy. She is a plumb fool, okay? Tamar did the We Sound Crazy podcast. They were celebrating their 100th episode. I didn't know that she was instrumental in getting that up and running and up off the ground. So they had her that whole episode. She talked like she had a little sense in the episode. They asked her like why was she doing the show again? What made them do the show again? She said that they promised Traci that they would. Traci wanted them to keep doing it. Remember when they was mad at Traci because she was the only one that wanted to film and they were supposed to be on a strike And Traci told them they didn't pay her bills and she needed to pay her bills. And they was all like everybody was mad at her because she was the only one that was filming and they were supposed to be angry at the network or something. She said that the show was emotionally draining to her. And Tamar, you the one that's emotionally draining. Everybody else was pretty cool. You the one who sat on that couch, and I know it's a lot of editing to go into these shows, so we don't see everything. But you was the one who was like, y'all all keep secrets. Everybody keeps secrets. I'm the last one to find stuff. Like, it's like, no. It's just that when we having conversations with each other, we don't think about just, ooh, that's some new tea. Let's call Tamar. Like, y'all all are adults now. Some people gonna find stuff out first and some people gonna have to find it out last because everybody can't find it out at the same time. But you can't get an attitude when you don't find something out first. She was mad that the little boy didn't tell him that he was getting a divorce. Like that's something he want to keep on talking about. But and they all go to dinner. Mikey Jr. Mikey came. He looked just like that daddy. Mikey looked just like the daddy. They all talking about Kevin. Lil Kevin asked, what do y'all miss most about mom? And you know, everybody just talked about what they missed about her. He said that as a man, he's trying to figure it out on his own. I thought that was such a mature thing to say. You know, you got really grown men out here who don't say stuff like that because they're asking him why he don't call them more, why he doesn't ask them for help more. And he says, I'm a man. I'm supposed to try to figure it out. And I so can respect him for that. And Traci should be so proud of the man that she raised. But he is confused between his dad. So his dad is upset because Traci left little Kevin in charge of her estate. She left little Kevin in charge in her will. He's in charge of everything. Her husband feels like this is something that she did when she wasn't in her right mind. Well, they spoke with the attorney and he recorded it. So she did say it. So the dad is mad at Lil Kevin because he is in charge of the will like his mother wanted him to be. And like Lil Kevin said, I was born into this family. You were married unto it. But also, why are you confusing your son like this? Already done lost his mother. He's already on the brink of a divorce. As his dad, are you really that disconnected that you're going to use something that a decision that your deceased wife made to leave her will and her estate to her son instead of to you? You can't remove yourself out of this equation and say, son, you know, your mom probably just wanted you to handle it and did not want me to handle it. Like, she knew that her son, he's the only heir to their name and the only heir to her. So why couldn't she make a decision and say that she wanted him to be a part of her estate? That dad really needs straight up tune up. He needs to go to therapy with little Kevin because he has some growing up that he needs to do. If you are really that selfish that you no longer want a relationship with your son because of a decision that your wife made, and you want to cut him off at a time where he needs family the most, and instead of you embracing him and telling him that he had nothing to do with that and that was his mother, I would straight to you, Dad, because you ain't And she did the best thing, because you are emotional, immature bum. Ugh. Okay. Tamar is working out with her assistant. They working out and talking and working out and talking. She just needed to do a scene with somebody. Anyway, moving right along. Trina and Lil Kevin went to see the attorney, Antavius Weems. And I'm so happy that attorney recorded Traci giving her last wishes and saying that she wanted her son to be in charge of her will and leaving him everything, because that daddy, as ignorant as he is, it sounds like he would have been ready for a fight. He probably would have been taking Lil Kevin to court. Lil Kevin dealing with his mama being gone. He dealing with his wife, him and his wife divorcing, and he dealing with his daddy being an asshole. And his daddy would have probably drug him to court. Feels like somebody should have gave his funky some money or some recognition or something. Get a job. Go do something. Be a grown up. It sounds like he wanted to still live off of Traci in life and in death. She did the right thing by leaving her stuff to her son. She knew who she had married, and she knew that man was a piece of work. Anybody who is beefed out with their son over a decision that their deceased wife made is some kind of person. And that's your only child. And instead of you embracing him and being there to comfort him, you want to beef with him because you want to believe that Traci wasn't in her right mind when she made these decisions. And she was. So move on, bum. Anybody who would confuse their son like that, anybody who doesn't care about the well-being of their child who is mourning a mother and going through all kinds of other life issues, just don't even need. And I'm sure she left him something. And if she didn't, he didn't deserve it. But I'm sure she left him something. But because she didn't leave him everything, he wants to not talk to his son. I said, oh man, you really ain't gonna have no good luck. Ain't nothing good coming your way. If this is the way you moving, ain't nothing good about to come your way. And I don't care if it don't, because how you treating that little boy and the way you making him feel and how confused he is, you need to be ashamed of yourself. I wish Towanda would have went on and spilled the beans. He better be lucky that those people are as secretive as they are, because I would have ran it all. He a bum. He cheated. He did this to my sister. He did that to he made my sister do this. I would have told it. I just would have started spilling the way that he conducting himself around there and the way you treating my nephew. I would have told it all. You would look like nothing out here in these streets, but they better than me. That was the end of the episode. I like the Braxtons. Tamar, I'm over her, but I like them. The rest of them, I hate that Lil Kevin is going through what he's going through. God willing, he'll be all right. But I love the fact that he's a man and said that he didn't want to bother people. But thank you all. Continue to like, share, subscribe, and I will holla at y'all later. This is T with the Diva Sweet Squad, and until next time.